Right. I did not expect to have a match right now, as round 2 is started now. FAT with the first ban, what would he choose? It'll be Lulu, which is a very good ban, a staple ban in 2025. Has a lot of value, especially with Tristana, Caitlyn, and any champion that really like any champion that is like a ADC or like even Garen. That also works pretty well. Rumble, another good ban. He is considered the faker of Botlympics currently. Malphite, another staple ban in 2025, another champion that is very tanky, especially with the new items. However, I don't know the bots. I got another good ban. Boulder God and another good ban. BM5s with the Swain pick, one of the stronger champions on the new 2026, as CRK Radio responded with Shen, a potential. Shen, a potential contender of being one of the strongest champions, and also Jinx. Garen pick for FAT, another solid. Also another solid from FAT. However, I don't personally think Annie is that good compared to other people. A lot of people, especially in Reddit, say Annie is... Is that a second ADC overall? Okay. No, it's not. He switched to... Which is also another pick. Bromban. Oh. Brom with Walk Top is a cinema build, but Brom in general isn't that strong. Especially against, with his team comp, it's kind of a bit weak unless he has like a long range ADC. Thunderban is also another good ban. The bot department, there's some other good picks that BM5s can pick, especially Varus or Kai'Sa, another two staple picks. Oh, welcome back so early.
First game of round
Round 2.
2.
Oh wait, the title's not updated. You know what? We don't worry about it.
FAT versus CRK. FAT on the blue side, CRK on the red. First ever Shen pick that we've seen so far this tournament. He has always been banned, however, so basically has 100% presence rate. Swain versus Brand mid, two Titans, both high in AoE damage. The Swain does win out early due to his higher HP and lower cooldown in his Q.
Garen bot against melee and range.
Where's Yorick?
Yorick is top lane.
Yeah, but where is he?
He's cool. He's walking. He's fine. He's just had a really bad trade at the start.
Okay, yeah. I didn't see it. Yeah, I mean, Garen seems to be winning. Hit that level 2 level up timer, chunks the Nautilus out. Annie here with the stun onto the Jinx, does chunk her out as well, but Annie's still level 1, not really kiting away from the Jinx, almost dies. Garen here, getting the Jinx very low, the wave pushing back towards the blue side for FAT.
Again, messing with the Yorick. As now forced to TP, a double TP actually. Swain.
Yeah, will the Shen fall here? With Swain TP, not quite. Doesn't manage to get away. Presumably he will just TP back to that top lane turret. He does walk. He'll catch most of the minions as the new home guard is very strong.
Shen did flash away out of that counter.
Oh, but Shen TPing bot here. I guess we're trading towers.
So early in the game, but maybe this is a strat.
Yeah, but for CRK here, Brand also getting free damage, free plates on that mid turret, as it's Garen only getting back to lane just now. Well, I think back to lane, but he was originally ADC. Brand versus Garen, they ignite onto the Brand. Not enough. Fire does not quite burn this fire out.
Garen doing some decent macro, I guess, covering mid lane while Yorick and Swain is still chilling at top. Brand TP.
Yeah, but the Brand here, big damage onto the Yorick, almost getting the kill. Will he chase him down? Misses Q, misses W, does not end up getting the kill. Well, the Swain here trying to shove the wave in. Brand also, again, missing all these crucial abilities, not landing that big damage, not proccing his passive. Not enough to kill the Swain.
Brand making some massive errors there, missing out of 2 kills. And is currently only at 70.
Yeah, but however, the plates seem to favor CRK as Jinx getting a lot of plates bot lane. When the Shen TP down there for her. What is here? Chase on the Annie, misses the hook.
Garen spins on the spot.
Yeah, Swain now trading back these mid plates as the Brand is confused, walking back and forth between his tier 2 and the Raptor bush, because he's low on HP, perhaps. Not quite sure what's going on. Jinx does rotate mid, but decides to walk back as her turret gets pushed in. The bot here for CRK, kinda just walking around aimlessly, not really catching any XP, any gold here.
Yorick? Oh, it's a killing bot.
Yeah, the Nautilus hook barely misses on that Garen for the second re-engage, does not net them another kill. FAT though takes the lead. Hook here for the Nautilus, but no follow-up as the Garen just spins away. Brand here, because his AI was trolling him earlier, down 2 levels, only now hitting level 6. Did burn the Swain ult though.
In bot lane. Shen TP.
The Shen ult does end up saving the bot lane, but maybe at the sacrifice of his own health. His own life. But no, not quite. Six-pack flash, showing them aura. Not to be trifled with, the Shen.
Oh, Garen hits the ignite.
Garen, flank in the jungle, does ignite him to death. Assist by the Swain here, that W.
And Shen falls.
Visions of Empire, basically half the map in range, does land it. helping him get the kill.
Swain
CC
probably...
onto the Swain. Can the Jinx, that W slow? Jinx does end up getting the kill. Get excited. Shen here, TP bot with the Jinx passive. Does... Oh, the ult barely misses. Super Mega Death Rocket. Not quite letting the kill, but the Yorick here, greedy. Recall does end up getting killed. Jinx picking up 2 extra kills, making her 4-1. Very strong now, this ADC. As soon as she gets that back, those item completions coming in, she will be extremely potent in these skirmishes.
Haunted air takes a massive damage for the tower.
Yeah, but was that just an elaborate bait? Does force the Garen flash, but Jinx walking up maybe a bit too far here. Shen taunt does land on the Garen, and that W nullifying all that damage. The empowered autos, maximum HP. Shen gets another kill.
Shen also
gets his first
saved the Jinx from that encounter. Makes him quite strong in the match. Shen is kind of playing River Shen though, leaving the top lane open for the Yorick. Oh, TP
yeah, he is saving his team, but at the cost of his own lane. His bot lane is very ahead, but also the enemy top laner, the Yorick, the low elo machine, getting a lot of gold. That's solo turn gold, and also more plates now onto the tier 2. The taunt though, maybe the Yorick will die here. Takes 2 tower shots, but ends up walking away. The wave too big for the AI to ignore, maybe.
Then missing a lot of farm under the tail, but managing to get some.
Yeah, but somehow he's up on XP, level 8 to level 7.
Wait!
The Brand manages to get the solo kill here, not even using his ult. Swain dies.
Oh, Jinx misses the ult on Annie, making Garen securing kill, going a bit too greedy in that case.
Justice for Garen here, melee versus ranged matchup, finally netting him that kill, shutting down the Jinx for that juicy bounty. 4 people bot here. Can the Jinx and Nautilus defend alone? Not quite sure. Visions of Empire does land on the Nautilus. Nautilus tries to re-engage. Hits by the Swain E. Not pulled back though, but the Swain ult landing now. Jinx does not manage to get her passive up. Did not get that kill into the Annie. Cannot turn the fight around.
Another greedy play by the Jinx. This Jinx is only chasing for the kills, not worrying about the scenario that she's in. As our 3v2 is happening.
3v2 collapse here from the Nautilus from that top side. That hook landing him crucial CC to lock down those kills. Shen ulti's back to mid lane. A tempo play maybe to get these mid turns, mid plates here. 3 people mid lane pushing it down.
I did say Shen could be the faker of Olympics this patch, and he is showing why he is very strong.
Yeah, Brand also back in the mid lane here. Oh, the dive from the Brand, not quite what we wanted to see as the Swain pops his ult and destroys him under the tower. 4 mid here for FAT, but does not manage to catch the Shen overextending.
Shen managed to record there. That is a power play.
Although he gave up a lot of his top lane, he's like 1.5 levels up on the Yorick. Manages to get another kill, that taunt, making the Yorick take tower aggro.
Annie
taunt again onto the Annie. It seems every E he hits is another kill. But now having to run away.
Gao barcodes into the Shen. Does he spin it to win it here?
Oh, but the W with the Brand over the wall. The assist coming in. Meanwhile, Jinx, that's 4 solo plates bot lane on the bot tier 2 for her. That's a lot of gold for the AD carry.
3-man push mid. I haven't seen this. I think this is the first time they have ever done this. Show you the time
Shen kinda lurking in the flank here, but with not enough HP to do anything, decides to back.
Shen TP on
ulti the back here. I don't know how he landed on that side of the wall, but
Swain.
That happens. Swain in his R though. It's a lot of damage, a lot of sustain. Can the Brand out damage him though? 2 people in the R. The Brand does manage to edge out, but the Blackfire Torch finishing him off. Overall, a 2-for-1 trade as Yorick falls somewhere. I have no idea when he died. To the Shen. 2v1 mid lane.
CRK having a massive pull lead.
Shen committing for the tower, but not enough damage to finish it off. Dies for absolutely no reason.
Yorick TP's mid and goes back top lane. Maybe it's a oral play. Or
Yeah, but pay attention to the Jinx items here. Already finished Yuntao, i.e. on the verge of completion as well. That Jinx will be very strong for the upcoming fight.
and TP mid trying to find something as Riot.
Yeah, this Shen's so tanky, and that max health damage from his Q, winning him these long skirmishes. That Brand ult hits two people bouncing back and forth. The passive does end up killing the Swain, but does end up falling even through the Shen ult.
Yorick procs that crystallization on the tower, letting him on tower for FAT.
Yeah, Brand here. Only the Rylai so far. His damage is basically just base damage with a little bit of AP from the Rylais, but he's already doing this massive AoE. So once those items completions get in for the Brand, he'll be a massive threat to FAT. Jinx, i.e. not even finished, but does end up getting the kill on the Garen with the help of Nautilus here, letting his CC or that hook, that extra peel.
Being split away from the Lord, Swain kills him. EP's mid. Baby.
Yeah, does the Jinx get out here? It seems like no one is really chasing her, but she's back to the bot lane, not really recalling. Recalls now as she sees the Garen. And that will be IE for the Jinx. So this fight mid here, if the Jinx manages to get a reset, she can do a numbers on FAT.
Jinx chasing for the kill.
Chasing here, or Super Mega Death Rocket barely missing, does end up getting the kill onto the Annie, returns back onto the Swain, but Tibbers chunking her as she runs back to her base.
Still hits the hook on Yorick.
Yeah, but the cage blocking him in his tracks. Garen here, that E, that's a lot of damage onto the carries, but the Brand, that massive AoE, that's slow, getting that return kill onto the Yorick, but the Jinx still does die to the Garen, however.
Shen picking up another kill in mid. Garen falls.
Yeah, TP down by the Shen here, netting that extra kill, winning them out on the trade. E barely misses, but the Brand slow here with the Rylai. Oh, the redemption and the hook from the Nautilus, keeping the Shen alive, just barely. Ulti here, onto the CC layering, so strong with the slow from the Rylai. The Yorick seemingly can't get away. Ignite down, but with the Brand falling back, the Yorick was allowed to flash away. That hook, how did that hit onto the Annie? Riot Games.
Oh,
the CC, the slow, and the Shen ult.
the synergy
Garen cannot get through that shield.
The synergy on CRK's team currently is insane.
Yeah, it's quite the lockdown comp. If Nautilus lands a hook, they're basically dead.
Man, doing some weird flash play as Shen is in.
Oh, but the Jinx here, with that get excited, chasing after the Annie, not quite enough. Returning down, the Swain does get the kill, ends up dying, however, with the Tiber smacking her as she kited forward. But the trade ends up being a 2-for-1 in the favor of CRK.
CRK's team is actually getting, especially with the third item that's going to be built on Jix that looks like rapid fire.
No, that is Runans, which I think
okay.
is correct. It's very
good.
strong. With the slow from the Brand, with the extra CC, everyone basically lined up in front of her face. She will be doing a lot of extra damage with that Runan.
That Swain is popping off that ulti, providing so much value, netting a kill.
Yeah, that Rylai slow, not allowing people to escape that ulti from the Swain. But Shen, extra tenacity. Actually doesn't have any tenacity, he just walks away scot-free. As Swain TP's away, the Nautilus does pick up that kill onto the Annie. But the Jinx does fall in return.
Yorick,
Once CRK... sorry, go.
as Yorick summons Exodia in bot lane. However, in this patch, the bots do target the ult compared to 2025.
TP mid here. Brandon 1v2. Shen TPing in, but it's too little too late.
Shen somehow surviving.
Yeah, but the Swain, no more mana here. He's not able to do too much more. Just every 7 seconds his ult comes off of CT and he does that extra wave blast. So not any substantial damage here to kill off the Shen.
And they killed Exodia. Not so Exodia
Yeah,
anymore.
Exodia for 2025 has fallen. Shen here, maybe looking top, getting that solo kill into the Yorick. He is up like 2 items.
Yeah, Shen is very strong. Ulti's mid.
Oh, I like this play here by the Shen, with the Brand just standing still waiting for his spells, does land the W. Zhonya's by the Swain, earning him that extra time, the borrowed time from the Zhonya's, netting him that kill, healing up from his ulti
that was
during the stasis.
Good play by the Swain.
Yeah, that shattered arm guard there, the early Zhonya's for the Swain. And now if he can just finish the actual Zhonya's, he'll get that active again.
And he does, as Jinx tries to get a kill on Annie, doesn't manage to get it.
Yeah, the Swain here now extremely tanky, stacked up out of his mind, 88 stacks, that's 1300 bonus health for the Swain.
Oh, Bran.
But that one champion who can burn through that HP, Bran with the Leandry, if he can manage to stay alive, if he can get his spell rotations out, this Bran a lot of damage.
And managed to hit the taunt against the Swain under the tower. Swain finding a lot of damage.
Jinx scary now, 4 items, but the Zhonya's cannot save him this time as the Jinx's HP was just too high. Shen also.
Ran TP'd bot and walked away from the Nort as Nort 1v1s the Annie.
Yeah, but 4 items now for the Jinx. If she gets that reset and if she can free hit in the fight, she will just demolish FAT's team.
Oh, somehow solo kills the Annie then.
Yeah, Nautilus, or as some know, the Plane, very tanky, and his base damage not too shabby either.
Jinx
Kill here for the Jinx. Can she chase down the Garen, walking through the jungle trying to find him, but...
Garen is
oh, she does catch up here because Garen decides to recall.
Catches the Annie.
One-shots the Annie before she can even press R. Tibbers not saving her this time.
Wallace hooks the Swain ult.
Oh, but Jinx going for the tower here. Get excited. She gets the passive. Shen ult does save her, does help her. Oh, the E dodge, but the Swain ult is still up. The Swain ult, very high value, very high damage. Keeping him alive as well, that drain is slowly ticking. And Brand now has his 2 damage core, Blackfire and Leandry, but does ultimately get one-shotted by Yorick. Not able to get his spell rotations out, so no damage back onto the Yorick there. This is shaping up to be a very close game between FAT and CRK. Kills going back and forth. Swain ult here, the Zhonya's tricking the AI, but cannot escape in time. Collapse here onto the bot lane with a Shen TP. Annie already dead. Jinx getting that get excited, but decides to base as the Garen is already too far away.
Try and manage to kill the Yorick. I don't even know how Yorick got there, but...
yeah, he TP mid onto the turn and somehow walked past the inhib that's not even hittable and was fighting the Brand. Temple play here by the Shen, just getting around the map. Garen does blast Kern out right into the Jinx, however, with the GA. She's not really too scared of this Garen here.
Or how the Jinx is playing, GA might be the buy here.
I mean, GA could really solve this game for the Jinx here. If she can just stall out and let her team do that damage.
Count flash.
Get that revive and maybe she can win again. She can just one-shot them. Oh, Brand TP effectively stopping the Swain, but I don't know if that's the trade that he wanted. Having to flash away at the expense of Swain ult, saving his own life. Swain no ult now, however. Brand did burn it away, so he's not quite the champ that he is. GA here saves the Jinx from the Justice. When she wakes up, does kill the Annie. Autos here get excited. The passive, the Jinx, 5 items already. The carry for CRK.
Jinx is layering the pockets on FAT, dishing out incredible damage and TPS. This might be an issue for the blue side.
Battle of the century here. Brand versus Swain. That Brand AoE damage. If there's 2 targets, the Brand wins out. Maybe a 1v1 he loses, but 2 targets for that ult to bounce off of. That's a lot of extra damage for the Brand.
Annie is flanking in the jungle behind the red team.
Yeah, death timers now. 40 minutes into the game, everyone close to their maximum level. Death time was so long, so if any fight goes like a strong favor for any side, the game could really end. Yeah, this Brand damage, that passive, if he doesn't get caught by the Swain here, it looks like CRK might be able to end this game. Ooh, the Zhonya's by the Swain, buying him that little bit of extra time. Does manage to keep the ulti up, and Shetton flashing away. BM recoil here. The dead man's allowing him to run away from the Annie, even through her E. Ooh, but the Annie walking around, tricking the Shen out of vision. Does net up the kill, but she trades 1 for 1.
Gets excited from the Garen, providing a lot of damage. Swain chunks, kills him.
Yeah, the Jinx in her passive here, stacking up 3-4 times on this tower and just autoing down that Nexus. Holy, the game ends just like that for CRK.
Allowing Jinx in the game is actually an issue for majority of the team.
If Jinx gets to scale, which, you know, a majority of games, if the draft has gone well, she really does. If she gets to scale to that 4 or 5 item mark, she does do a lot of damage, especially if she can pick up that early kill in the fight. Getting her that early passive, that's a lot of extra attack speed, move speed to kite, and move speed to catch up to people that she's trying to kill.
And that is the only game for round 2 for today, and that will be it. Catch you all on game.